Hey guys, Lego Man 7777. Sorry about the little shaky, I bumped the camera. This time I'm doing review on 7670, the Hailfire Droid with Spider Droid, and Spider Droid. This is another old review. This is actually another Clone Wars set that they changed this logo into a Clone Wars one, the white, the first generation. So we'll just get started then. Hailfire Droid and Spider Droid, ages 7 to 12, 7670, and there's 249 pieces. Back when this was available for 20 bucks, this was a great deal. I forgot to say in the last video, but Anakin's thing was 20 bucks too, and this one just showed it up by almost 100 pieces. That's a great deal. You can see a little scene. Your old Darth Vader logo. The Darth Vader logo is actually on all of your instruction booklets from the new sets too, but they just changed the other logos. So you got that and some features and whatnot. And then you got your Rogue Shadow and your ATAP. I just did that one, and then these two are next. And your minifigure. Someone wanted me to do this before, and it says made by. Someone wanted me to say where the components were made in: Denmark, Hungary, Mexico, and Czech Republic. I don't know why. They're all the same for every Lego, so there you go. Alright, on to the minis. You got your everyday standard Super Battle Droid. This is before he had Rocket Battle Droid arms, so, you know, boom, he's dead. And then they don't ever die. Nothing special about him. Then your favorite regular battle droids, like you get 12 of in the Battle of Naboo, or 8, whatever. These were brand new back then, you know, with the MTT only having battle droids like this. It'd be great to get a couple of Hailfires. Because there's no main characters, so you could get a couple and build up a droid army real quick and have some heavy tanks and stuff to help. And you get 2 battle droids. And then with the introduction of Commander Battle Droids, which was later seen in the Spider Walker, or Separatist Spider Droid. You know, he's got a yellow body. Different than the new pilot droids from the Naboo fighter that's coming out, when the rest of them do. Okay, that's about it for the figures. And this set is pretty cool. I actually like this set. I wish I would have got a couple more, but back then I didn't really save for more. I bought one just because I liked the way they looked, and they were Clone Wars, so it's like crazy. Anyway, here's your Dwarf Spider Droid. He's, you know, the droid that you can't stand because his legs always fall apart and everything. And in a lot of stop motions you can see, or the legs get all tangled when he gets blown up and stuff. Like I said, all the legs move independently and sideways, and the foot moves and stuff, and his eyes move. It looks like he's bobbing his head. Okay, and then this little antenna moves, and this gun goes up and down for him to shoot stuff. Not really, because he usually dies pretty quick. And then lastly, you got your Hailfire, which is, you know, the main part of the set. The only thing I gotta say about the Hailfire is he's a little small, but I mean, he works pretty good. He's still deadly and everything. In real Star Wars, he actually has a gun in the front, a little machine gun. If you ever played Battlefront, you'd know that. Like by his eye or under here or whatever. This was a great design for Lego back when they made it because of the clear pieces that hold the treads together. It just looks great, and you know, they haven't done that since for wheels, but the Hailfire is one of the only things that actually had wheels, on the droid side anyway. Okay, onto the set though. These things can move, but you don't really move them at all for anything. Whoopie-doo, move the little triangle pieces. If you take this piece off, you can see some detail and junk. I don't know why, it doesn't look like you can see it, but it's kind of weird lighting right now. I mean, it's early in the morning, so you're not really getting any of the sun. But there's little red pieces in there. Then your wheel detail, as you saw before. Okay, so basically, when the Hailfire's just driving like this, yeah, and the wheels actually do spin, but not really well on stuff like this. But he drives and drives and drives, and he finds something. He finds an enemy, and his wheels pop out like this. So then he's like this. And then his missile rack separates to get better distance and junk. Like that. And then you turn it around and you flick all the flick fire missiles, which it didn't kill a single droid. I was kind of hoping. But for a little set like this and the brand new introduction of flick fires, you know, everyone got a good taste for them because there's 8 flick fire missiles in this set. I know a real Hailfire is supposed to have 16 on each side, but then they... whatever. This wasn't built for that. I gotta reload all this junk. So, like I said in my last review, you guys can, you know, of course, comment on anything. Correct me for junk. But you also could vote for new sets that you want me to review. Like stuff I should buy first. You never know. You might get listened to. It all depends. Like if you're gonna say, go buy the pod racers right away, and the frigate, and the Millennium Falcon. Well, I'm not gonna have that much money because that's a lot. That's 90, 210, and 140. That's a lot of money, and I don't have that much money. But yeah, like I said, you can vote for stuff. I'll just list them off, just for anyone who doesn't know all the sets that are being released. I know it's Mace Windu's. We might get the Naboo Fighter right away. We might get Echo Base right away. I don't know about those two. They might come out whenever. And then we get the normal 7. You know, Ewok, Attack, Sith Night Speeder, Geonosian Starfighter, Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, the Pod Racers, the Frigate, and the Millennium Falcon. And then, you know, the Super Star Destroyer later on in the year. But, yeah, you guys can vote and junk. And that's about it for the Hailfire, because there's not really much. He's just got a lot of great playability. And if you can still find one for like $20, $30, it's a great deal. You know, Bricklink probably has a whole bunch of these guys. You can buy whatever you want. You can buy just a Hailfire, just a Dwarf Spider Droid, all that junk. Anywho, thanks for watching, and next is the AT-AP Walker.